Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is the NewzBeat presented to you by ladies like. Follow the beat from the studio to the street. Info with the flow keeps you sharp and in the know. Sit back, relax, enjoy the news. Follow. American superstar Beyonce is making waves once again with her new album Lemonade, a call to all oppressed women, making pop music suddenly sound revolutionary. She denounces oppression and patriarchy, full of reference of old and modern Africa. The buzz is all over social media. Beyonce's Lemonade is an ode to womanhood, African roots and sisterhood. She quotes African poetry and draws on the continent for her album's imagery. Wearing dresses with African patterns, beads and tribal paints, and a braided crown like a Zulu princess, this isn't Beyonce's first hit that takes ideas from across the continent. In 2011, she featured a Mozambican dance crew called Tofu Tofu, dancing in high heels with their pantsula moves. In 2013, she sampled a talk from Chimamanda Adichie, helping spread the Nigerian feminist ideas. This time, Beyonce gives African artists even more recognition with the work of Nigerian Laluse Banjo, who relies on Yoruba tradition, and the words of Washan Shirei, the Somalian poet, who Beyonce reads when she's weaving her songs together, creating a compelling story, quoting Shirei's personal poem on black womanhood and female identity. The Bring Back Our Girls demonstration is still going on since the Chiboko girls were abducted on 14th April 2014 in Nigeria. Our reporter Tushi Polo is here with a full report.
The second anniversary of the Chibok schoolgirls was held in many major cities across Nigeria, and the occasion was marked with public marches, demonstrations, and prayers. The Bring Back Our Girls demonstrations in Abuja were joined by international activists and campaigners, and support was offered on social media by high-profile figures and entertainers. But 2 years after the Chiboko girls were abducted on April 14, 2014 in Nigeria's Borno State, the lives of 219 of the 276 abducted schoolgirls were still at stake. There have been several failed rescue attempts by the Nigerian government, as not much is known about the abducted girls' location to date. Some Chiboko girls appear to have died of illness or in military operations, or in the process of being used as human bombs in suicide missions. However, a few months after President Muhammadu Buhari released a statement declaring that there was no credible intelligence on the missing Chiboko students, a video made by Boko Haram on Christmas Day of 2015 was brought to light, showing 15 of the remaining 219 Chiboko abductees as proof of life. This has renewed pressure on President Buhari's administration to fulfill its pre-election promise to rescue the abducted girls and reunite them with their families. As failure of the former Nigerian President Jonathan Goodluck to mount a successful rescue operation party led to his loss to President Buhari in presidential elections. However, the Chiboko girls video has been viewed as a positive indication that the Islamist radical group is now open to negotiations. Boko Haram has been urged by international agencies to stop targeting the civilian population, and the Nigerian government called on to restore peace and security in Nigeria's northeastern region. I'm Tushi Polo, reporting for NewzBeat.
Thank you, Tushi Polo, for that report. Africa has lost one of its most influential sons. Our reporter Jess Sentino is here with more.
On the 24th of April, in Ivory Coast's capital Abidjan, Africa lost one of its most influential sons. Papa Wemba died on Sunday morning on his way to the hospital after collapsing on the stage on the Femoa Music Festival. Born in June 1949 in the land of minerals, Papa Wemba was influenced by his mother, who was a professional while at funerals. He began his music career in music choirs and rose to fame at an early age to become one of the most exciting musicians on the Congolese stage. In 1969, he helped form Zaire pop group Zaiko Langa Langa, which went on to become a great success with its revival of Latin American rumba. He later left the group to form Yokalokole with bandmate Bozi Boziana. But it's after forming Viva La Musica in 1977 that he started making one hit after another. He also sourced musicians like Winnie Amis and Kofi Olomide, whom he mentored and nurtured. His fame grew in the West after collaborations with musicians like Peter Gabriel and Steve Wonder, and his successful music world album produced by a Frenchman, Martin Maisona. Papa Wemba was also the key influence behind the cult movement known as Sepers, whose members spent great amounts of money on designers' attires. Papa Wemba, who was born Jules Shunga Wemba Dio Pena Chikumba, was not buried at the prominent Gombe Celebrity Cemetery in Kinshasa, as he asked to be buried in his Molokai home. and he became the first prominent Congolese musician to break away from the norm. He is survived by his 6 children and his wife Mama Maria Rosoro Amazone. NewzBeat salutes Papa Wemba, the African icon, who thrilled the world of music with his sharp tenor and sweet tone. I'm Jay Santino, reporting for NewzBeat.
Thank you, Jay Santino, for that report. In a conformist culture and education system, it's hard to stand out, hard to innovate, hard to become an entrepreneur, and so hard to speak out. At home or at school, you might get caned if you try to speak out. There's lack of role models to show you the right way to act, to show you what to do and how to find your way out. To get ahead, it's about who you know making it hard to break out. But recently, one young man in Zimbabwe broke out with a brilliant innovation to give students access to textbooks and get equal education. Farai Munjoma is a 19-year-old social entrepreneur. He started e-learning platform called Shasha in Seminar, offering A-level students access to textbooks, past exams and notes. By helping those who can't afford buying textbooks, the platform promotes access to information that educates and empowers youth. And as proof, in 2014, A and O-level examination groups that use the website excelled their examination. The marginalized students received fees from the organization, from the money made by selling advertising space to the companies. The e-learning platform has made waves around the country. Mujoma wants Sasha in Seminar to be the leading innovator and see it breaking down tribalism and equality between genders. Mujoma is also taking great strides. He was nominated for the Anzisha Prize, an award for African young entrepreneurs. He's one of the 12 finalists. And on top of that, he received a Global Merit Scholarship to be a catalyst student, helping create change that Zimbabwe and the world needs. He's off a good start, having planted Shasha in Seminar as the first seed. That was the news of the beat. Next week will be another hit. Still ladies like, reporting live and direct with love and respect. Follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat.
Follow the beat.
Follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat.